Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Dom, aka KT2, and I'm coming back at you guys again for another video. So quickly, I'm just going to discuss some of the things I thought about when I was buying my first house. So I think it was, yesterday I went out with a guy that my battle buddy actually used to find a house, go through it, pick out a house, certain things. And buying or getting a house is very important, right? When I was living in Virginia at Fort Lee, it was much simpler. I knew I was going to be there temporarily. I was only there for 10 months. Here in Germany, I'm going to be here for at least 3 years. And that was something that's very important to me. So quickly, a couple of things I went through when I was searching through a house. I don't have my notes, but one of the things I was thinking about was, contrary to popular belief, I was not thinking about proximity to my job, right? And that just, unfortunately, fortunately, that's just not a big factor to me, right? That's just not something that I'm thinking about because I'm a very early person. I'm an extremely early person. I try to be early to everything. And I mean everything. And sometimes I overdo it. But things that were important to me was it was in a decent area and how it looked inside. Because I know I'm going to have to come home to this place every single day for years and years and years. And I wanted to make sure I like the way it looks inside. Now, some people might be like, oh, that's super common sense. That's super common sense. But I don't feel like people really take that into account. I think people take price a lot into account. And maybe I just have the luxury of not having to worry about the price because of OHA, but you know, that's just life. So I did give me a nice house. There was I went to a lot of different cities. Wiesbaden, I think it's Wiesbaden, Atterberg, Machenbach. I didn't look in Ramstein. I didn't look in Kaiserslautern. Kaiserslautern, the town, not the county, obviously. I think there was one more, Rothelsberg. I'm not too sure about the last one, but another thing. So what really sold me is the homey feeling. When I was looking at a house, and I'm gonna do a house tour. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm gonna do a big house tour. And I know this is just a quick talk. But I just wanted to get this off my mind real quick. What really sold me is the homey feeling. It's like a mix between my mother's house that I grew up in and then my grandmother's house I lived in when I lived in Detroit, Michigan, right? I lived in Detroit for a long time and it was a good mix. It's 3 floors, a basement. That's a really huge basement, a really huge like middle floor with the dining room, the kitchen, and then the upstairs. A lot of the houses and stuff I looked at had 3 bedrooms and staircases going here and there and this. But obviously for just one guy, like it's really gonna be too much for just me. So I really, how do I say, I really could afford just a small house. So I got a little small 2-bedroom, 2-bath, walking distance to a grocery store, a bank, 1 restaurant, and a bus stop, because I plan on riding the bus a lot. I do not plan on driving a lot. I plan on riding the bus. I plan on taking the train or the metro, whatever they call it today, y'all. Y'all gonna see my tour around Kaiserslautern. I will drop that, what's today, Tuesday? Thursday I will drop it. And when I tour around Kaiserslautern. And I know this isn't, the same as, the car thing, and when I was doing like a whole nice vlog, but you guys gonna have to deal with this one. So that's really it, guys. I just want to quickly talk about those. A couple things I just liked about a house. I saw some really nice places, but at the end of the day, it's just one person. I have no wife. I ain't got no kids, so it's really just me. I just stay around my house, shoot my YouTube. What's one thing I actually did think about? My house has got a really nice, I can walk out into the roof. It's got a really huge balcony about the size of my hotel room, actually. And I'm gonna walk out there and I'm gonna shoot videos, especially because of the natural lighting and the white walls in the house. And the house is a bright color, and the house is a bright color. I like colors. I like very bright colors. So that was something that's very important. I didn't want to come home to like a dreary house. But anyway, let me not ramble on. I'm just being an adult, quickly talking about adulting and what I look for in a house and things like that. You guys can see the maturity or immaturity in my decision making, but that's for you to decide. So anyway, my name is Dom, aka KT2. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, you guys can hit me up on Snapchat at KLOP95 or Instagram at KIDTHNDR2. And like I always like to say at the end of all my videos, don't live the same year 75, 80, 85, 90 times and then try and call it a life. I'll holler at you guys later. Peace.